Hello and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. After a short pause, I continue. We was in a room, so let's continue. I wake up in a strange room. Oh yeah, and I sure try to speak better. I heard it myself back in the when I rendered the footage. Fuck you, nameless kitty! Get the fuck off the screen. I heard it in the footage that I may speak a little bit, you know. Damn it. Ich will gerade nur nachschlagen, was undeutlicher ist. That I might speak sometimes not really clear. I try to make that better. So yeah. Wait, something. Now. Solid morning light shimmers against the light grey ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. Oh my god, what happens now? Is it a I? This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. The third? His room? Then the hospital room and... yeah, this room. Various things around here remind me that indeed. It's me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk. My numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. Shit! I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. So sometimes I think about how this how the room looks, because you never see it fully. So there's a bed, I guess there is a desk and something. I think there is also be some sort of kitchen there. I never knew, they never show the whole room, we just see this bed. And if you go to other rooms you see, how the other rooms look like a little bit, but you never see the full room. Yeah. Wait a second. Alright. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. My artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenshi yesterday, Misha's constant laughter, and Shitsune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shitsune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Shitsune! So luckily, I see this in the format 60:9, so it's stretched. But if I render it, it's 4:3. the normal format. So yeah, I'm happily you don't see you don't see the stretched one, because those stretched tits look a little bit yeah, awful. So Shitsune, like always, can't hear, can't speak, and he's like, what the fuck is he is he trying to say me? She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser off her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Now she gets angry. Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hi-chan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know which is rowing. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help her out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hi-chan. The truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from this area, so... She's out smiling desperately to Shitsune, asking her to bail her out. Shitsune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Hard and heavy. Huh? Okay. No. Oh. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest and she shouts Shitsune words out at me with a disproportionate, holy shit, amount of pride. So, she puffs out her chest. She's like, oh yeah, come on, look at my fucking tits. I'm Tittywok. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival will inevitably change with time. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. Haha. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against the other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shitsune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right, Hi-chan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? Wait, I have to look at that fucking face. When I first saw it, I don't know, I was creeped and I had a love flash. Totally. Oh yeah, I show you later a really funny thing. It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shitsune look at each other again. Fuck you, Raoul. Well, why are always them coming online? That's so annoying. Always those two. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who are also looking at the dark-haired go-go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hi-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misa just looking at me looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, Like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. She's totally happy. Like this look of her, just like, oh yeah, he's eating lunch with us. I will fuck him later. I totally got him. I totally will get him. Wow. Yay! Wow. Okay, Hichan, perfect. I can't laugh that like on commando. I can't do it. The rest of class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never come back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shitsune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything. It's so cute when she looks so annoyed. Really. Ah, this music. Yes, it is, Hichan. Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so. Shitsune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shitsune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shitsune can't hear me, but it will be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shitsune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She glares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. So, this look. If you just change the hair into rose-colored and maybe a little bit like Yuno Gasai, it's totally the look of Yuno Gasai. I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hichan? Very sure. Haha, you're wrong, Hichan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class, therefore what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. I don't do that. Shitsune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. And here it is! I would argue more, but the bell rings and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? Haha, that's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school I liked to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shitsune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hichan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Hichan? Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hichan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There's a book club, right, Hichan? But it seems like they have all the members they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hichan. It's a really popular club. Ah, okay, but more point. Hichan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good! Great, that's great, Hichan. Really great. Haha. Why is it so great? No reason. Well, Hichan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there's one other thing. Student council. I see. I didn't know the school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though. Just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shitsune looks a little embarrassed about it and Misha is laughing. Aww. How cute. Shitsune quickly retakes control of the discussion, in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. Right, Hichan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join them. Why? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hichan. Shichan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Shichan is the president. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shitsune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shitsune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Hahaha, of course we're not trying to get you to join just because we will obviously benefit you. Fuck, I can't read that fast. My brain is already benefit from you joining the student council, and therefore have an incentive. So many words I haven't heard so long. Oh shit. To try and get you too. So you're admitting that? No. We admit nothing. I mean, Hichan, of course it would be nice if you joined, and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the working of one school. Yep, it's true, Hichan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hichan? I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look at their cutest, although they are already pretty cute, to begin with. Well... So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, Hichan. What? No! Oh, see, Hichan, of course it wouldn't go so easily. Yep, that's right, though it would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Hichan owes me a candy now. You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Shitsune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs into her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. That's aggressive? It's not really aggressive, it's cute. That's interesting, Hichan. Let's play a game. That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, Hichan? If you lose, we have to join the student council. No, absolutely not. Oh, why not? Well, because you two both have the same incentive, and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal, but what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at clear disadvantage, so I will have to decline. Hichan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us and that we'll pull something so... What the fuck is this D there? Why is there a D? D disingenuous. That makes me sad. Sorry? It's hard to tell where Shitsune influence ends and Misha thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No! How about a game of paper football? Instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle and then you try to shoot it past goalposts that the other players make with their fingers. Wait, what? I never heard of that again. I'm not American, I don't know. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between the two people, Hichan. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Hichan. Wahaha! That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. Yeah, that's true. How did you know, Hichan? Shit! Shitsune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with the attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what a student council does here. I've never been on one before, or even know anybody, any fuck. Oh man, I think I already need a pause, but whatever. Anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shitsune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, Hichan, how about Risk, the game of world domination? I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Hichan. You fight for control of the world, with armies and everything. Sounds like Shitsune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can after school. Oh really, Shichan? We can play just for fun, Hichan. Shichan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. That really fucking annoys me, this Hichan and Shichan, that's... Fuck, man. Holy shit, what happened there? Well, okay. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room. Then, Hichan. Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game. I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting Shitsune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends, and we go back to class. Ooh, Hanako. During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be noisy. Nosy or noisy? Nosy. After school, Shitsune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch in onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I'd been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. What's wrong, Hichan? That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know. Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason it just seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seems a little silly. That's not true, Hichan. Hichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression's unchanging. Misha signs something amusedly to Shitsune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Stop nail fingering you! Misha feigns stiffness and hums cheerily. Stop that. I know you hurt me. You have no excuse, unlike Shitsune.